What's up, everybody? Over in my little sub guild, well, our little sub guild, me and my boo boo bull. Want to see that green type right there? I love him so much. Anyway, this is the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, talking about butt stuff, things like that. It's great. This is just like the main guild. These guys are awesome. By the way, shout out to US3 props, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. So what we're covering in this video now is what we're covering in this video is research. I didn't want to do this on my main account because my main account is just completely screwed. So we'll do it here where I'm actually keeping up with stuff. Now, starting out a new account, what you want to focus on mainly is your military. You want to put all your research time that you can into this, whether you're doing maxing out your research at every castle level or you're rushing a castle. It doesn't really matter either way. You want to try and do as much military research as you can. It'll help you out in the long run. Basically being said, if you're going for these guys down here, the T4s, then you're going to need a lot of research. You got to get everything to level 10 here. To get this open, you got to have 17, and your army offense has got to be all the way up. So, that being said, you need to be working on that constantly. Economy, here's the deal. Look what I got here. I got nothing in economy. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Construction speed is the only thing you need to be working on here if you want to take the time to do it. You get a lot of might from doing it. The problem with construction speed is, look at the percentage that you get, 7%. Look at the time that it takes. 2 days, 23 hours. So you're looking at almost 3 days minus help and boost for a 7% boost in your construction speed, which in the grand scheme of things, it's only a lot when you start doing 10 to 14 day builds. Right now, it's not a big deal. But if you want to put points into that and take the time to do it, it is worth it in the long run. That's the only thing you need to worry about in economy. Defense, as you can see, I've got most of this stuff maxed out to my level right now. But the thing is, on defense, unless you are making a trap account, which we'll cover in another video of how to do that, unless you're making a trap account or unless you're trying to really be just a hard castle to burn, there's no point in defense. Your walls are going to get knocked down. Your traps are going to get destroyed. There's really no point in the long run unless you're doing a trap account. So that's why you go over here to military. You want to try and max this out as much as possible. As you can see, I'm maxed out on a lot of stuff. Still working on this. Still working on a lot of it as I just upped my academy on this account. Another thing you want to put a lot of time into is monster hunting. Monster hunting is thrown by the wayside by a lot of people, but what you want to do is you want to max out this as much as possible because monsters give you the ability, wow, I sound foreign there, monsters give you the ability to get speed ups and gems and items for crafting gear. So you want to put points into that. You want to put points into that because monster hunting is really a good thing to do. Start with your energy and work your way up. Monster Hunter right here, this is very important because that ups your damage that you do to the monsters. You want to be able to do that. Hunter recovery and survival tactics, both good because it keeps your squad alive. When you're doing monster hunts, watch the battles. A lot of people don't do that. Anytime a new monster pops up, you want to watch these battles. Say you go out here and let's find a monster. All right, so you attack this guy. Once you attack him and you get your email for attacking the monster, there's that little view battle button right there. You want to do that as much as possible, or when it pops up at the top of the screen over the chat box. You want to be able to watch these and see how your heroes are doing. Your heroes should never die when you're monster hunting. You should just run out the timer. So if your heroes are dying, try a different hero setup. Try to put points into your monster hunting. Do whatever you can to try and keep your heroes alive during these monster hunts. Now back to the research. Once you hit Academy, it's either 9 or 10, I can't remember. You get these little bad boys here. Upgrade defenses. The only thing really important in all of this is trap retrieval and wall defense. Those two, because trap retrieval keeps more of your traps alive whenever you're attacked. So if somebody hits you, instead of all your traps being destroyed, only a certain percentage of them are destroyed. So you want to invest points into that. Wall defense for obvious reasons, because your wall will last longer. The durability is not that important. It just gives you an HP boost. HP boost is not that big, but the defense is. That wall defense plus 1% helps out a lot, because that makes the HP in your wall that you already have harder to take down by the enemy. So that's good to put into. Trap retrieval, yet again, you want to put points into that. Trap defense, you want to try and put points into that. You work on all this when you really don't have anything else to work on, or you just don't want to take the time to actually work on a long research. Upgrade military. These are quite important, and I will say why. The subsidies, they cut down the cost in resources that it takes for you to create the troops. So you want to try and put points into that. All the subsidies. Field triage, quick maneuvers. Basically, this makes you heal troops faster. This makes you get there faster. Those things you want to put points into. Your subsidies, yet again, for T3. Then once you get down here, this is where it really gets interesting, and you want to try and work your way down to here as quickly as possible. Training speed is obvious what it does. Innate talent. This allows you to reset talent points without having to tap every single talent over and over and over to reallocate your points. So what you want to do is you want to put this. You can only get 1 point in it at a time. But you want to do that. That way you can just easily swap back and forth between talents. And you don't have to worry about resetting them every time. It does still require talent tomes and talent resets. So make sure you stock up on those when you can. Barracks expansion is exactly what it says it is. It allows you to train more troops at one time. So you want to put that in. These down here, trust me, it's going to be a while before you get there. But when you do, bigger army is very important on both sets. It allows you to have more armies out. With a level 25 castle, you can send out 5 armies. So bigger army means 6 armies, 7 armies, 8 armies, and you can just keep going. But first and foremost, you definitely want to work on this military. You want to get all of this as high as you can. Because I'm going to be honest about this right here. I'm working on 6 to 10 on this account. My main account's only 1 level higher than this, because I spent so much time on research that I did not need, because I did not know the things that I know now. Knowing what I know now, though, I can focus all my time into this, and I'll be a lot more prepared for T4 when I get to that point. So that's pretty much it for research. That's what you want to do. Just remember, prioritize military and monster hunting above all else. Everything else is really a moot point until military and monster hunt are maxed out. So if you're one of those people that likes to max out research before you upgrade your castle to the next level, start with military and monster hunting and then work your way down.